Ever since I was little, I've always loved adventures and going to new places, wandering with no intention of actually getting anywhere in particular, but just because the journey is more important than the destination. The interesting thing about life is that we only get one. So, do you want to spend your life in a miserable way doing something you don't actually enjoy? Or would you rather at least go after something you're passionate about? Could you live with yourself just getting by the typical 9 to 5 and retiring at the ripe age of 60 years old? To me, that sounds miserable and depressing. I have realized there are a few certainties in life for me. One, I will not just live to work. I want to enjoy every waking moment of my life, and I'll do that on my terms. And two, life is all about perspective, and what I mean by that is that the trips that I have taken thus far have shaped me into a completely different kind of person than I was in the past. These trips around the world have made me more fearless of the unknown, more open-minded to new ideas, more willing to spark up conversation with the guy next to me at the bar, or anyone for that matter. I appreciate the life I have now more than ever because I realize what I have compared to others, especially in other countries, is much greater. As an American, I think we take everyday modern conveniences of life for granted. The fact that almost every one of us have everything we could ever ask for in terms of basic necessities, like a roof over our heads or air conditioning, food on the table, friends and family that love us, a car, shoes for different occasions, a bed to sleep in, and the list could go on and on. The third certainty is the fact that life is short, so I'm going to live mine in a way that I can look back and be proud. I cannot, in good conscience, work as a bartender for the rest of my life, where ultimately, my use can be boiled down to serving people food and drinks. I need more of a purpose in life, and I think I've found that. Recently, I've discovered that the more I travel, the less I want to stay home or in the same place. Because after all, what is home? Home to me isn't a place in particular, but it's somewhere where I feel at peace and completely at ease. A spot where your worries go away and focusing on the present is the only thing that comes to mind. Home is also where I can see my friends and family and ask them how life is, what their goals are, and what makes them happy. Hopefully sitting around a fire, talking about everything, or maybe nothing at all. That is home to me. If you're watching this, and you're close to me, first of all, I would like to say thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to this monologue of mine, and I love you very much. Text or call me whenever you'd like, and I would actually love to catch up. I guess what I'm trying to unveil is that I'm going for this. I'm betting on myself. I want to travel the world. I want to meet tons of people. I want to see a million different kind of sunsets. And I want to live to be the kind of person that when you sit next to me at that dive bar down some old street in the middle of nowhere, you can listen for hours and just not get bored. I'm going to throw myself into a world of the unknown and hopefully be able to tell a story at the end of the tunnel that a younger me would look up to, and my mother and father will be proud of. If I'm going to have to remember my mom for longer than I've known her, then I damn sure I'm going to live trying to make her smile down on me. I want to put a show on for you, and I want you to know that I did it for you, and I did it for me. This is my passion, and this is my dream.